Wait, what?
All right, folks, Nomad back at you. I bet you guys weren't expecting this. That's right, this is going to be a one last bonus episode. I was a bit sad that our entire series ended last one, but I'm so happy to be here so that you could add these few more tips and tricks to your repertoire of Minecraft tips and tricks. So I just want to let you know today we're going to be creating a horizontal block swapper that's been inspired by Assassins But as you guys know me by now, I always like to add in my own little tips and tricks to make you guys become more advanced Minecrafters. So let's get started here. I'm adding a little bit of a vertical system, but I added a few more boxes here towards the sides. So it looks a bit more like a T system, but I'm building it upwards. So I'm adding in a little switch here, another torch here on the side. It's important that I do that with the boxes on the side. Our little inverter wireless technology here, 802.11z, that we've been talking about in our previous episodes. It's important to put in those boxes as a counterweight because the system is actually really powerful, and we'll see towards the end that how it could be a bit more camouflaging to our enemy, and it will look a little bit familiar to the previous viewers here of our previous episodes. So you can see here as I add in my horizontal piston system here, I'm adding in a few more boxes that are suspended here in air, and as I'm adding in a torch on one side, I'll add a torch on the other side over there. And put some blood here on this side, and I'll put some blood here on the other side. And there's a reason for that, folks, and as I've always said, you don't have to take my word for it. All this stuff is documented in the Minecraft Journal of Association of Canada and the US, and quite possibly in the future will be the world. So, you know, we can see here that I'm adding in a few more boxes, and I'm adding another pulley system here on the side. As I jump here in a second, I'm going to add one. You can see here how it kind of pushes towards the center. I'm adding another one that pushes toward the center. And if you guys haven't figured out by now, the reason for that is because I've been showing you how to crush our enemy with our pistons either from the bottom up, top to the bottom. In this case, it's being crushed towards the center. So we're thinking of every direction. It doesn't matter which way our enemy is coming from, parachuting above us behind enemy lines, or coming right at us. In any way, shape, or form, we are going to crush them in any direction they come at. So I hope you guys are enjoying this episode so far, because this one's actually a really elaborate one and ends up being camouflaging. You'll see towards the end of this episode. So as I press that button, you'll see that it actually does switch, or it does activate our piston system. But I'm going to add something a little bit different here. You'll see in a second what I'm doing. So as I remove that torch and I remove that little side piston system, I put this little box over here on the side. I'm going to put back our little piston horizontal system there, put back our torch. So as I come back here in the back and I'm pressing this button, you'll see that the actual box gets pushed forward. Press it again and it gets toggled between the box and the actual cement block. So I can decide to kill my enemy either in a soft manner or in a hard crushing manner with our cement block. So all depending on who comes in our direction. You know, we can camouflage it right now with an actual cement block. This is what I was referring to. This is an actual camouflage version of this contraption. So I can actually add more boxes here to sort of really camouflage it. So if the enemy is approaching, they can't see it. And that middle block, you'll see in a second why I added this. As I add in some blood here towards the bottom. Sorry, I meant to put in some blood here. There we go. So I'm going to add in some blood coming across towards the front over here, just so you guys get a bit of an idea. So obviously I could put that actual blood trail towards the back where the enemy can't see it, but I'm trying to give you guys a perspective here. So I'm adding here another bit of a push press system, kind of like a mine where you can actually activate it by pressing it. So you can either do that yourself while you're holding onto your M16, so as you step on it and it activates the contraption, you can see here that it's going to push out into the block, the wooden box or the cement block. So again, depending on what's coming at you, you can decide to crush them either silently or violently with cement. I could put a push system, so you can the box comes back again, or again the block. So this is not mirror on the wall, but as they approach and think they're getting cover, as soon as they come around that middle, folks, they will get crushed in either way, either softly or loudly. So just remember, folks, just do what I ask. Just listen to my thoughts carefully, and you will be able to actually become successful Minecrafters yourself, folks. I hope you guys enjoy it, and just remember, Semper Fi.
Okay, guys, look at me. I'm a pincushion. Yeah, just a little too dark up here. It's like another mob trap, so we're gonna light it up. I just don't know where I'm gonna be placing some of these lights in order to make it in order for the light to cover enough area so the mobs don't spawn, I do I have silk touch? Yes, good. Might do that.